I thought we'd do this in a park so Crow could bank off in the hedges. Because you are that desperate to be accepted. Every single like button there is to push in a forum, you pressed it. I bet you'd be more than happy to be in the centre of a bukkake with all the Don't Flop family getting spunk on your ranking with hope in your fanny while pulling out your daddy.
Nuts? You ain't two-faced, bitch. You should be giving a musician props. Yo, back in his old uni, all the old heads used to call him quarter-inch Jack, but not because he was plugged in and getting guap. They called him quarter-inch Jack because of his little cock. Bro, you're a baby.
UK Battle Rap News Daily. It's your boy Professor Banner. We're on site at Don't Flop. We have got Crow and Jack Light. Just battled. How was it? How did you not find it?
I really enjoyed it, man. I thought it was fire. He had some great shit, and I was happy with my stuff. So yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it was good fun. Obviously, first battle for both of us. Both came strong. We was prepared. We was ready.
Who's gonna say they won?
I think it's gonna be a preference thing. You know what I mean?
But who's gonna say? Who's gonna say I won that battle?
I probably won it, but we were.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear, man. That's what we want to hear.
No,
I mean, I had better bars, but it was
so
different, you know.
Better bars. When you say preference, what do you mean preference between what and what? English and
You
American.
had bars, but you're a bars person, whereas I prefer flows. And
Exactly, yeah. You did a lot more like technical
Rap,
flows
yeah.
and stuff, and you were a bit more like fun with it, I guess. You know what I mean? So
Crow,
I think
what
that's where the preference.
What would you say your favorite bar from the battle was of yourself?
Probably like the fact is you're bound to be smaller, like geisha feet. Is probably my favorite one because that I put in a track and I think it's fire.
That's fire, man.
Nicely recycled.
Did you?
No, you did.
Oh, what? Did I?
Wait, you just.
You said you put it in a track.
No, I didn't. No, I would put it in a track.
yeah.
That's why I like it.
Gotcha.
And
No,
when
no.
you say break it down, because obviously people ain't even gonna get it. Like when you say bound to be smaller, obviously you mean like it's a double meaning, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was saying like
Not everyone gets these battle rap bars. It goes over
So
heads, bro.
basically, the whole thing was I was painting a picture of him like, you know, thinking he's a celeb and he's famous and how because I read an interview with him where he's saying like he wants to be a legend in hip hop and shit. So I said, you know, like
How much
yeah,
research did you do?
no, because
How was that like 2012?
he got no, it wasn't. It was like 3 years ago, and it said he was Canterbury's
I know that
Canterbury's
interview as well.
biggest hip hop legend or some shit. Canterbury,
I
bro.
did not say.
Yeah, and he said,
Canterbury.
and it said, I want to be a legend or whatever, right? So I said like, you know, you're not going to be a legend. The fact is, you're bound to be smaller, like geisha feet. Geisha's feet used to get bound up so they could fit in smaller shoes, basically. But also, he was bound to be smaller than a fucking legend. That's my vibe. That's what I'm saying.
Jack, what do you say your best bar was against Crow?
The only one that sticks out is the COVID one, because for some reason people reacted to that.
Yeah.
But it's so shit.
But your favorite though, what you wrote though, you
What I
didn't
wrote.
rate that bar when you wrote it.
Probably the first rhymes, the first scheme I wrote was the whole thing about how you're so keen and you like everything in the forum and that, you know, you want to
It's good
get
angle.
Hulk and her and all of that. That was probably my favorite that I knew would get a reaction because it's like it
So
involves everyone here.
So even that kind of just even explains kind of you guys' styles. Like you had an individual bar that you could say is your favorite, where you had an angle which probably had a bunch of stuff in it that was your favorite, but it was the actual angle that you was thinking about more.
Yeah.
So I think it was kind of like an angles versus bars kind of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you not got anyone on your hit list? Who's next?
I haven't even thought of that
yeah.
shit. I have not even thought of it. Yo, like, look, if people wanna have a go, like, holler at me, and you know, if I think I got some shit for you, let's go. You know what I mean?
When drops your battle in 2027?
Yeah. No, and you know, look, this has been like a bucket list thing for me. I've been such a fan of this shit for a long time, and you know, hip hop I've been involved with like my whole life and loved it my whole life. So for me, like to be able to do something this year where nothing's happening and it's all bullshit, to do something and tick that box was, you know.
And you're on C Major's project, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I've worked with a whole bunch of people. Mostly people know me for singing, which is why I mentioned that in the battle. I sing a lot of hooks for people. I you know, recently sung for Real Deal. I'm doing some 2 hooks for Johnny Storm on his next album. I've sung on a bunch of C Major stuff with Lefty, a whole bunch of people. So, but I have got my own rap shit that will be coming out next year. So.
Calm. And Jack, obviously, I remember watching you when I was younger. Obviously, I'm older than you, but I just see this little kid on Channel U, and I always remember like it's the something that Jack like. I just always remember that. Like
that's why I dropped that morgue bar, because you used to always say that.
Yeah.
Go and tell the world it's the arrival.
That's it. Yeah. That was the song. That was the song I remembered like proper. And I remember I said it to you the other day, innit, on Instagram. I think I wasn't sure if you was the same person because nowadays everyone's got like a name that's been used.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that guy, like that Jack Black guy? And he was like, yeah, that's me.
10 years ago, like next month that came out. But that was like a complete different life of mine essentially. Because I've outgrown that now. Obviously, I've been following Don't Flop for ages, and it got to the point where I did want to do it, but you know when you're just not mentally ready. Like, and this year was like, fuck it, just do it.
Exactly. I think
we're similar. And that was about it.
I think it was just, for me it's just like about, you know, because like I actually respect you as a rapper. Like I think you're fire with it. So for me, the reason why I wanted to match up with him was because I knew that he'd bring some good shit. And for a tryout battle for both people to rap like nice and for it to be uploaded in full, that's big shit. You know what I mean? Because so many of them are just like little clippy shit.
So you guys have probably broke the mold in maybe being the first tryout battle for Don't Flop in a while that's going to be uploaded as a full battle. So
maybe, but I did hear that Wavy John versus Trev was meant to be pretty fire. So I think maybe those two.
I'm gonna make him pick which one's better. After.
Oh shit! I
Where can they find you on the social medias and shit?
So like, what is my Instagram's like words of crow or something like that? Yeah, I can't even remember that shit. But I think it's words of crow or something like words from crow or something. Oh fuck that up, haven't I?
Do you know what? I'll put it in the description. Send me the link and I'll put it in the description.
I'm just Jack Light on Instagram, MC Jack Light Twitter and YouTube, Spotify Jack Light, got loads of stuff on there.
Sick. Peace, safe guys. Safe.
Bro. Listen, mate, you are not a saint in this St. Patrick's Day. I wish I met your mum back in 1988 so I can infiltrate that savage cave with a hand grenade. If that's not when you were born, then I didn't ask. You and I were in a different class. I didn't fucking up.
Not nice. But I got split personalities. I might just beat you in the worst way and treat you with some first aids.